See the fish tug go by, smell the fumes of her diesel. She blasts off her horn, I stand there in the way. Hear the throb of her engine, the crying of seagulls, dipping and weaving around the old LCJ. Oh, Daddy,
commercial fishing was part of the South Haven diverse maritime economy from the 1860s until the 1970s. Fishermen worked aboard tugs similar to the Evelyn S, a 1939 wooden gillnet fish tug, and others like it based on the Great Lakes. Today, the Evelyn S, 50 feet long with a 13-foot beam, is a restored fishing tug that has had many lives. Shipbuilders from Sturgeon Bay Boat Works built it in 1939 for William Selman Fisheries of Manistee, Michigan, and equipped her with a Kellenberg diesel engine. In 1943, the Evelyn S was sold to Hawkhorn and Charles Anderson of Frankfort, Michigan. They used her for commercial fishing until 1952 and sold her to a Muskegon towing company. The founder of the Michigan Maritime Museum, Roland Sylvester, acquired the boat and brought it to South Haven in 1979. After 36 years of service as a working fishing tug, it became one of the main on-water exhibits of this museum. Sometime during the winter in the early 80s, it sank at the dock.
And they went down there and they tried to find their museum, and their museum was missing. It had sunk right there at the pier.
So I had to call, I believe it was the Olson's brothers, and they brought a giant crane down and put straps underneath it and pumped it out slowly. And when they got it to the surface, it did float. And then Chuck Jensen brought out the LCJ and broke the ice in the harbor and over at All Seasons, and then towed the Evelyn S across the harbor and got it into the slip, and All Seasons lifted it.
The museum was able to get a grant, and a few volunteers and a few employees worked and got it around so that it could be viewed from the inside. It could be a walk on board kind of a display.
Over the years, there was water damage to the vessel from sitting in the elements, and in the fall of 2014, the boat was again restored. The first step was to move the Evelyn S to her permanent home on the campus. The big cradle lift was brought over by crews from the museum's next-door neighbor, All Seasons Marine. Once safely anchored in place, the fishing tug was enclosed to protect it from the elements and allow craftsmen to perform the restoration during the harsh winter months of 2015. Most of this restoration was done by Hans Wagner. He's a graduate of the Great Lakes Boat Building School in Cedarville, Michigan. He got some guidance from Mike Kiefer, a local South Haven area boat builder. To fund the restoration of the Evelyn S, the City of South Haven, in partnership with the museum, was awarded a $65,000 grant from the Michigan Coastal Zone Management Program, Office of the State's Great Lakes Department of Environmental Quality. A local match of $65,000 covered the $130,000 project. It's designed to promote tourism and stewardship through restoration and renewed exhibition of this fishing tug. This museum's extensive library of documents and photos, along with stories from local families of the commercial fishing community, help preserve the rich history of the fisherman's life. Crews worked over the summer to finish the restoration and create a new outdoor theater setting for the tug. Early next season, the Evelyn S will again be open. Visitors will see an interactive commercial fishing video at the foot of the stairs leading up to the boat's deck. On board, they will find a complete display, be able to see the powerful Kellenberg engine and the gillnet hauling equipment as they imagine what life was like as a Lake Michigan commercial fisherman.
Close hauled and underway, never spit to windward in the Great Lakes fishing trade.
The era of commercial fishing on the Great Lakes will be remembered for its hardy fishermen, sturdy wood fishing tugs, gangs of gillnets, and strong fishing families.
Oh, Daddy, take me back Van Buren County, down to the channel where the Black River flows, where the air smells like fish and the bait house is waiting with a hook and a line and a cane fishing pole. Now the bait house is gone, so are the fish tugs. The sound of the foghorn no longer blows. Times are changing, but my memory grows fonder. A misty, cool morning and a cane fishing pole. Oh, Daddy, take me back to Van Buren County, down to the channel where the Black River flows, where the air smells like fish and the bait house is waiting with a hook and a line and a cane fishing pole. Oh, Daddy, take me back to Van Buren County, down to the channel where the Black River flows, where the air smells like fish and the bait house is waiting with a hook and a line and a cane fishing pole. Thank you.